Hi guys, this is your favorite lady, Asobi Sad. Listen guys, marriage is not for everybody. Yes, marriage is brought for everybody, or brought for nyobuna. There are these characters that when you possess them, it's clearly that marriage is not for you. Yes, always some certain character that when you have them and you have looked at it and see that these things are not what you're ready to change or what you can change. My sister, my brother, marriage is not for you. And listen, pay great attention. I want to mention these characters to you. Do you understand? Number one is intolerance. If you don't tolerate, then marriage is not for you. Remember, as a woman, you have to be tolerating. Until you learn the habit of tolerance, you can never live with any man. For example, you want to go out. You want to go out, probably you're going for a friend's birthday party, you have had your makeup, you have taken your bath, like you have dressed up and ready to go out. Then maybe at the process you bend down to buckle your shoe. Do you understand? When you're bending down as a woman to buckle your shoe, it's a very nice position for. Do you understand? And then when you bend down to buckle your shoe, your husband will view that view curve and he'll be like, in his mind he'll be like, oh my god, is this my thing? And then the man will be like, let's have one before you go. Is this his right? He has right to have it anywhere, in the toilet, in the kitchen, in the anywhere, in the car, wherever. This is the tolerance we talk about when we talk about marriage. And so many of you will be like, I make come up. I have made up. Can't you see I'm on my way to a party? Can't you see? Can't you saw? Can't you see it? No, my sister. Once the man touches you, that time that you're bending down to buckle that your shoe. You're bending down to do something, to wear your shoes, to wear anything. And the man views Yotago Ovio, that's something, and then Odogu Binye, my sister. What you will do is just to raise whatever you're putting up on and remain like that. Let the man take it from the back. Ozbokwa. Just bend down the way you wear, let him take his thing. You have to be tolerant in marriage. The same thing is applicable to men. You see that moment when you have gone to take your shower, you took your bath, you're rushing to somewhere, a friend is calling you. You want to rush out for something. Your friend is somewhere at the pub drinking, so you want to go and meet them. And then you came out. You know that moment when your husband, your man just finished taking his bath. He's coming out stark naked. You understand? And the man made that period. When they are coming out from the bathroom, Odogu will be like, oh, nah, dangre. Wagging. And Madam Eguranya Odogu, Yetago. Immediately she sees the Odogu, because you're coming out from the shower room and you're naked and the Odogu is like this, dangry. When she sees the Odogu and then she grabs the Odogu, or Gadon starts saying, bra, put something in something immediately. That time that she needs it, give it to her. Don't start giving her that story of, baby, I'm rushing somewhere. My friend is this one. I want to go and do this. I want to know. You have to also tolerate. That is what marriage is all about. You have to learn how to tolerate each other. Do you understand? Even if worse comes to worse, you can even decide not to go wherever you have prepared to go again. It will not be sorry when you call your friends or you call anybody you were trying to go and meet, to give that person one excuse or the other. That's what you're doing with your husband, with your wife, is much important. Is more, very, very important. Do you understand? Yeah, okay, let's assume you're going for a business meeting. Because most men will be like, so if I'm going to business meeting, I should use because of you. Sorry, no, you can do quickie. That's what we call quickie. Do quickie and go to, don't leave that woman or her body standing up. Immediately she grabs the Odogu. Give her what she wants. That kind of one is the one that she will be sleeping until you come back. Yeah, she have the effrontery to grab Odogu when Odogu is busy. Then Odogu go see your Jibulu Odogu is born. Odogu your malife Odogu Juebulu Odogu. Give it to her. Give it to her without looking back. Give it to her so that she will go to sleep. She will be sleeping on you until you go to that business meeting and return, you will still meet her on the bed sleeping. This is what we're talking about, ne? So in marriage, number one thing is tolerance is very, very important, right? Number two is what we call adjustment in marriage. What do I mean by adjustment? You have to adjust to be able to accommodate each other. Yes, because so many times couple will be like, this is who I am. You have to accept me the way I am. This is me. I have been like this all my life. This doesn't work in marriage. In marriage, there are something you will remove to be able to accommodate each other. In marriage, as a man, you cannot be like, I like going to club every Friday. This is me. It doesn't work in marriage. Do you understand? As a woman, you cannot be, I don't like cooking, no. I don't like, it does not work in marriage. Sweeping, cleaning up is not my thing. It doesn't work in marriage. You see that statement of, I don't clean my bam bam after pooing. It does not work in marriage. Like, there are certain things that doesn't work in marriage. You cannot come and be doing awkward things, and you want your partner to accept you the way you are, or to, like, because you have been like this. No, my sister, if you know that there is this awkward character of yours, or my brother, if there is this awkward character of yours that you cannot change to accommodate your wife or to accommodate your husband, my sister, my brother, I beg, remain single in peace. Nobody will ever disturb you. Remain single in peace, because you see this thing of, this is who I am, this is how I was brought up, this is that. These things does not work in marriage, and this is the reason why it seems like so many homes are breaking today. Because a woman will be like, this is who I am, this is the way, you met me like this, I was created. No, even if you were created to be an olosho, when you finally get married to a man, you have to start behaving yourself. You have to call yourself back and start being a wife and a mother. And as a man, if you are created to be a drunkard or a womanizer, the moment you marry, you have to call yourself back. You have to remove those things that are not going to work out in your home. Those things you know that they're not going to do any good in your marriage, but harm, danger. You have to sit down and remove some part of your life that is not going to favor your partner. This is what we call adjustment in marriage. And if you're not ready to adjust, as a man, as a woman, auntie and brother, I beg, remain single. Remain single, because as long as marriage is concerned, the both parties must adjust. There is something in your life you must remove for the marriage to be able to work, right? Number three is unforgiving spirit. Listen, auntie, uncle, I beg, if you know that you do not have a forgiving spirit, I beg, remain single, don't marry. Because as long as marriage is concerned, una go dey offend each other every day. Your wife will continually offend you. You as the husband, you will continually offend your wife. But what matters there is, after the whole set and done, were you able to forgive? Because some of us, some couples will be like, especially women, that thing you did to her on February 15, 2022, she will remind you on February 15, 2023. Yes. Any little, that is how on February 15, 2022, you did it, you thought I have forgiven. I still have it in my mind. I have the worst. Let me tell you the one that they always use that is very funny. You think I have forgiven you, but I have not forgotten. My sister, please remain single. And you as a man, you're harboring grudge for your wife. You will say, because of this thing you do, I will not forgive you. This marriage, this home will never remain the same. My brother, is not working in marriage. Because marriage is two imperfect people. Two people that agreed with themselves that we aren't perfect. But we are coming together to learn from each other. We are coming together to try to understand each other. Marriage is not meant for perfect people. So if you're too perfect, you can never be in marriage. If you're too perfect, nya ibo vasabi, nya Aristotle ma Chinua Achebe hanchari ne join together is only you. You will never ever be in marriage. So you have to have a forgiving spirit. When your husband offends you and he comes to say he is sorry, please try to forgive him from the depth of your heart. This is the only thing that will make that marriage to work. But when you forgive your husband, and you say, I'm forgiving him just because of the kids, or because, no, don't forgive him because of anything. Forgive him because you love him. Forgive him because you know that he is not perfect. The same thing with men. Forgive your wife because you love her. Forgive your wife because you have understood that marriage is two people, two imperfect people coming together, hoping to be perfect someday. Remember that the person you got married to is not your sister, is not your sibling in any way. You don't know this person from Adams. You have never met this person. Even your own siblings, you guys used to fight. You fight with your siblings. Remember somebody, the person that the same father and mother. Somebody that you are the same father and mother, you guys are fighting. Not to talk of somebody you don't know. Love brought you guys together. Agana no Augustine, because you guys have different characters. The only thing you guys need to do is to adjust so you can fit in, so you can fit each other. So if you don't have a forgiving spirit as a man, as a woman, please go to the chapel first and start praying for God to give you a forgiving spirit before you can think of any kind of marriage. Because if you don't have a forgiving spirit, anytime you go into marriage, you will end up coming out. Because in marriage, there must be war. Agana no steady. But the most important thing is your ability to settle your differences is what makes it marriage. Yes. Your ability to settle your differences after which is what makes it marriage. Number 4. So number 4 is unaccommodating. When you are not accommodating as a human being, you cannot accommodate your husband's friends, you cannot accommodate your sister's in-laws or brother's in-laws, you cannot accommodate your wife's friends, you cannot accommodate your wife's siblings. This is bad for a marriage, because in marriage you must learn the act of accommodating. Some of us women or some men, they will be like, I don't want noise, I don't want this, I don't want that. Sir, my sister wants to come and do what? Honey, my sister said your sister is coming here to do. No, my sister, I'm not saying that your sister's in-law or brother's in-law should come and start living in your house, but once in a while, give them the freedom to visit their brother. Give them the freedom to visit their sister. Accommodate. Do not always be cat and dog with your mother-in-law, with your sister's in-law, with your father-in-law. As a man, learn to accommodate ndiogogi. As a woman, learn to accommodate your in-laws too. Accommodate people around you. Don't be too selfish. Don't be that kind of person that when your husband gives her sister or her brother 50,000 naira, 20,000 naira, the whole compound is going to hear about it. The whole compound is going to hear you screaming simply because your husband gives one of his siblings something. And don't be that kind of a man that when your wife buys her mother a gift, the whole street will know that your wife has done her worst. Or the possible, the whole compound. So now you have got the God to buy something for your mom. No, you have to accommodate. This is what marriage is all about. When you are married, you're not just married to that wife. You're married to the entire family. As a man, when you are married to the entire family. As a woman, when you're married to the entire family. So you have to learn how to accommodate. Accommodate your in-laws. Accommodate your husband's friends. I'm not saying when your husband's friends are this kind of friends that you know, but at least, even if there is something you have found that your husband's friends are doing, it's not something you will become very obvious, very blunt about. When you see your husband's friends around in your house, you will be acting up. Some women will even go as far as asking them out of the house. That is you embarrassing your husband. That is you embarrassing your husband and yourself, not even his friends. There are ways to go about something. If you have noticed that this person my husband is going out with has kind of a character that his character no pure, that kind of a thing, this is something you will continually sit your husband down to talk to him about. One day he will surely see what you saw. And as a man, is there any friend that you don't want your wife to associate with? And then when you see this lady in your house, honey, will you eat? Will you eat what? No, you will be picking on your wife unnecessarily simply because you have told her that you don't want to see her with this person. You have told her that you don't want this person to be visiting her. And maybe she has not summoned courage to tell this person, stop coming, my husband doesn't like you or something. It's a gradual process. It's not something you pick on each other for. So in marriage, you have to learn how to be accommodating. You have to accommodate. You see anybody that is special to your husband, you have to learn how to accommodate these people. Any people that are close to your wife, you have to learn how to accommodate these people. Even if there is something these people are doing that you feel is not right, or you feel like because of so thing, I wouldn't want my husband or my wife to keep on associating with these people. It's not something you do on your own. It's not something you show yourself. Or no, this is what you and your wife, you and your husband will sit down, think, reason, and know the best way to go about it, right? The final one. So the last one is proud. A lot of couples are so proud, and this has brought down so many marriages today. You're so proud. You can never say sorry when you are wrong. When you offend your man, you can't say sorry. When you offend your woman, you can't say sorry. Or the only thing you may do is just to turn the table around and trying to play the victim. Listen, before you go into marriage, you must master the act of apology. The act of saying sorry. Whenever you offend your husband, say, oh babe, I'm sorry. You offend your wife, oh my baby, oh sorry my love. You apologize. If you know those names you used to call her, you guys call each other. You call her, apologize to her, apologize to him. This is the only thing that will sustain that marriage. Ability to apologize when you are wrong. If you're this kind of person that is so proud, you're too proud of yourself as a man, how can I be apologizing to a woman I'm feeding? A woman I'm clothing, a woman I'm this and that, a woman that I'm paying her bill. Marriage is not about who is paying bills. If you want peace to forever reign in your home, you must always master the art of apology. Remember that as a woman, so many times we even want to be told sorry just for nothing. You will see your wife, you yourself, you're coming back from work and her face has changed. Most times it's not because she's angry for anything. She just wanted you to pet her. She wanted that moment where you will bring her, oh, Asamo, this one your face is like that. Smile for daddy. Or marry Chamo. This is what most women want. But so many times most men get it wrong. Whenever you see your wife, you say, hey, I better go now. Now that I come back from work, you will not allow me to rest. You won't allow me to rest. What is this thing now? Okay, you prefer it that I would have been outside. Okay, if you don't want me to be home, let me just go back where I'm coming from. Now that I'm coming back, why is your face like this? No, my brother, you're getting it wrong. You're getting it all wrong. Sometimes when your wife is like that, we ladies, we want to be begged every time. Women love petting more than food. Sometimes your wife wants you to pet her. Sometimes she's changing. Sometimes women picks unnecessary anger where there is none. My brother, don't put it to your heart. Don't go too far with it. You see, when she starts picking on you unnecessarily, you have checked and you have seen that I have not even done anything wrong to this woman. My brother, she is indirectly looking for your petting. She wants you to pet her. Pet her. Call her those sweet names. Tell her those sweet words that will tickle her fancy. You will see her smiling. You will see her coming to you. This is the secret of a happy home. Remember, as a leader, you must serve. A leader is a servant. It's not how much, it's not about a woman I'm feeding, a woman I'm clothing, a woman I'm doing kineko. No. If you place your marriage on based on that you are the head of the family, that marriage, they will never be peaced. The same thing is applicable to women. Women do not always want to be on the receiving side. When you offend your man, kindly say you are sorry. It will not take anything from you when you go on your knees and say, I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry, baby. And it will not repeat itself. Or you're from the back. Yes! You want to, when you're going for apologies, the main thing is that ladies go for apologies without knowing that apologies has a way of doing them. If you want to apologize to your man, you have to dress sexily. Dress very sexy. Wear very skimpy something. Wear a short dress. Or better still, that time you finish bathing, you're coming out from the bathroom, go for the apology. That time the apology will be accepted very fast because he is telling at something. There is something he is saying that will not allow him to say no to your apologies. Go to him. Oh, baby, you shake it. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. He shake it or something. Say, I need sorry. You kneel down. Before you know it, he will be there. Oh, baby, no, I need no down. He just say why you before I say I need no down. He just say why you apology. Everything will even solely bido. So what am I saying in the essence? It's very good and very necessary that you master the art of apology. When you offend your man, you offend your woman. Learn to say, I am sorry. This will help to sustain your marriage, right? I love you and I'll see you in my next one. Do not forget to share this video for me. And a lot of you has been asking me about my WhatsApp classes. Remember I told you, I no longer do the group WhatsApp. I am now doing personal WhatsApp, which is 10K. Personal WhatsApp classes, which is 10K, as I told you. So if you're interested in my personal WhatsApp class, kindly send me a DM and I will add you up. But that is when you must have sent your money and send me proof of payment, right? I will definitely see you in my next one. Let me rush and go and pick my kids from school. One love, my people. Bye.